My name is Manoj. So we are having conversation about work. So work can, like when we see someone doing incredible work, even like when we see Matru Mandir, the way they have built it, the perfection. Even cutting a line, like it has to be pakka, not shabby. And if you paint a room and go away, it should look like it is finished, not shabby. Like anything that we do, we can do with perfection, right? And there's a joy in creating perfection, right? You
Enjoy.
as a garden,
Yeah, enjoy. You going to enjoy, and finishing is a nice finishing,
right?
and looking is nice. Yeah.
Right. So we are doing it for the joy of doing it and doing it as best as we can. We are not doing it for, yeah, I get my monthly payment. Yes, that's all part of it. But more than that is the work.
You love the work.
Yeah.
Love.
Do you really love the work, or is it your love pouring into your work? No? Like when you have children, naturally you love your children. So it's very easy for you to take up work. I will do whatever. I will earn money because I love my children and I want to take care of them. That is when you love your children. Now, imagine this whole Auroville is a family. All children here, all people here are your children, your brothers, your sisters. And you, like, nobody want a bad house, right? You want happiness in the house, beautiful house, clean house, nicely done. So, in order to make that happen, we have to give our best, right? And how do we give our best if we don't love? If we don't love, we cannot bring our best into anything, isn't it? But the problem is, as we start working, there are fights, this, that, and you start hating work. We start hating people, even within family. Now, initially, you people fall in love, marriage, and all that. After some time, all the sanda starts. And then, but you have responsibilities, so you don't go away. But we still manage. But it feels there is a lot of, it's not nice. How to make it best? How to provide good education to children? How to have a family that is healthy, harmonious? How to have a house that is beautiful? How to have a community that is beautiful? And how to make a world that is beautiful? The world will become beautiful only if I make my responsible area beautiful. No, I can only do my part. Everyone is adding their own part. But am I doing my best? That is in our hand. Nobody else can do it for us. But how do we get our best out of ourselves? I want to hear from you. I am talking now. Now you talk. எப்படி பெஸ்ட் நமக்கு உள்ளே இருக்கு, ஹார்மனி இருக்கு, லவ் இருக்கு, ஹாப்பினஸ் இருக்கு, ஃப்ரீடம் இருக்கு, எல்லாம் உள்ளே இருக்கு. அது எப்படி ஒர்க்கில் வருது?
ஒரு ஜாப் பண்றீங்கன்னா அது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டா அந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் பண்ணி நீங்க செஞ்சீங்கன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும்.
இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் தான் நல்லா
இன்ட்ரெஸ்டா
இருக்கும்.
இருந்தா பண்ண முடியும். அப்பதான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒண்ணு கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். அத்த லெவல்ல போயிடும்.
கரெக்ட். இப்போ நம்ம வீட்டில் இருக்க, வீட்டில் இந்த say house has some damage, this or that, or children have health issues. You say, I don't know anything about it, I am not trained in health problems, I will not take care, I don't like it. You will not say no. Say, this is my child problem, I will
take responsibility.
I will take responsibility, I will study, I will make sure child is healthy, I will make sure this whatever you have at home is working properly. Only if you cannot do, you will get somebody else, but you will make sure that it is working. It is not because initially you had interest and you had training. First, because you took responsibility. I am responsible. Then comes, I will show interest. Otherwise, what happens is, I don't like it. I don't like, no, I like this one. I don't like this one. We cannot operate from likes and dislikes. Like, I am taking responsibility. If I take responsibility for family, no matter what happens, make sure everybody has whatever they need. I am taking responsibility, and there is a pride in it, taking responsibility.
Energy, lot of energy.
Right. Now, when we think about beyond family, Auroville is
All family.
yeah. How do we become a bigger family? Even we know how difficult when in a house, all the conflict. But when we have people from all over the world coming together and to make something beautiful together, and that is what we are committing to. Like, we want to make a beautiful society, and the best way to make that beautiful society is to bring my best. Right? If I don't bring my best into it, if I say, oh, they are not bringing their best, so I will not also bring my will it happen? It will not happen, right? Not because somebody else is asking. It is we are directly committing. Committing to whom? Are you committing to someone who hired you? To whom are you committing? Yes, you are committing to yourself. When we say committing to yourself, which part of you are committing to? There is some divine part in you, right? Something is there inside you that is very sacred. And we can say the God is there inside, no? Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam கேட்டிருக்கா எல்லாத்தும் தெய்வம் இருக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் நமக்கு உள்ளே தெய்வம் இருக்கு தெய்வத்துக்கு நமக்கு we have to respect that. Now from there comes freedom, there comes enjoyment, everything. So we are committing to that. So you must have read in that video, it's inner discovery. What is the inner discovery? What is that inner discovery? Hmm?
You can talk for hours, I said.
No, even just as an experience, like momentarily, like we all have experienced what it feels like. Wow, that was beautiful. You have had experience, right? There are always in moments in life where something felt, ah, that was fantastic. No?
The purpose of living, I'll say, once you can know your purpose of living, which is away from what is being defined by others,
Others.
and you find your own purpose, you suddenly feel that moment, oh God, it was so simple, and what did I do all these years?
Exactly. It feels so simple. When you come in touch with it, you feel, wow, it is so nice, so beautiful, and it's actually very simple. We make it very complicated. Oh, because I'm not getting enough paid. This is he is asking me. Somebody is bossing over me. Somebody asked me to do this, so I will not do it. All these kind of things. That's where the problem is. Our responsibility is when we are taking up a work, wherever it is, whatever it is. Our commitment is there is something sacred inside us. And when I give my best, like when you have an assistant, and when that assistant, you give a work and that assistant is bringing their best, how would you feel? How would you feel when your assistant?
The first lesson, they love and go very good.
Right. When someone who is working with you is bringing their best, you feel like we are team.
Team is
There is a team spirit that is coming. I can trust this fellow. I can work with this fellow. I can fully, even if I am on leave for a week, no problem. I can trust this person who is absolutely sincere and giving their best. So that way we bring out the light in us. And this we cannot ask anybody else to do. When we do it ourselves, there is a joy of doing it. There is a happiness in that. And then the more we do it, then we feel like I want to work only this way. I don't want to work in the shabby, half-hearted way, little by here and there. No, I want to really give my best in whatever I do. In that, what happens? We feel expansion. Something is coming out, and you also discover that other people start liking you. Actually, they will come and ask you, "Can you do this also? Can you do this also?" Like if you do something half-hearted, not finishing properly, no, you don't get any demand. But the moment you're performing, really bringing out your best, everybody want, can you come be my team? Can you be part of my team? So then you are in demand because your excellence. That
I want to just share one
yeah,
more. Besides that, it takes a lot of time to reach that stage. The day you do things without expecting is when that happens.
right. It's a big journey.
It takes a lot of years.
Yeah.
Somehow or the other, you are expecting something, or you're expecting someone to appreciate you, or there's
Right.
an expecting.
Yeah.
The day you stop that expectation and you just do, you
Yeah.
do your best.
Right.
I think
This is the key. This is the key to karma yoga.
any profession, I
Yeah.
suppose, the best of a person comes when you don't have somewhere some expectation, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, then the best never comes.
Never comes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like you have children at home, you're working hard, you're earning money, you're making sure that they are all taken care, and then they don't care for you. They're criticizing you, complaining about this and that. No, it hurts. It really hurts, and that time it's very hard to really bring your heart into things. And this is a problem. This is a fundamental problem. Like when we work, we want to be appreciated. We want to be loved and respected for everything.
Or we
That
want money, or we want more property, or something we want.
yeah,
Something
I
we
want
expect.
either better rewards,
Better reward.
better payment, or some appreciation, some newspaper cutting about you. Oh, paper, when that's my work is coming in the newspaper. I want something or other like that. When we have expectation, it is very difficult. On the top of it, when somebody is criticizing, it is even more difficult. This is where it becomes really difficult to do what otherwise seems to be very simple. Give our best, it's very easy to understand. But how do we give our best in the most difficult conditions? Like we have such a nice forests here. And people came here, which is a barren land. And they worked hard and made this beautiful. It's not that people appreciated, people were laughing at these idiots. Why are they doing this thing? They are not, nobody is paying them, nobody is appreciating them. They all think these people are mad people, come from all over the world, planting trees, doing these things. There is no money, they are not making any money, they are fundraising and doing this and also fighting among themselves. And in spite of all that, people were not leaving. Like we have made a commitment. Mother wanted to build a city, and city that is beautiful. And say, I have committed. If there is no money, I will fundraise. If there are no trees, I will dig holes. I will plant trees. Even if everybody is laughing at me, criticizing me, I will do it. That requires fire, own field of work. So we can see in Auroville there are so many people doing excellent work. Like Satprem created this compressed air block. Oh, the way he perfected it. All the materials he collected, he studied, he made machines. He taught people how to do it. Nobody asked him to do it.
Very long time.
Huh. So he taught himself to do it. If he solitude Krishna. 30 வருஷம் முன்னாடி வந்தது இங்கிலாந்து. பேரன் லேண்ட் அதை எடுத்துட்டு பெர்மாகல்ச்சர் year after year, year after year. Now it's an amazing place. Everybody is coming there. Every day television is coming and telling Krishna, "Enna nadakudhu inga? What is the secret?" இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இருக்கு ஒரு பிச்சாண்டிக்குளம் எல்லா இடத்தும் இருக்கு. நிறைய பேர் இந்த மாதிரி மாத்ரி மந்திர் எத்தனை பேர் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். மாத்ரி மந்திர் இந்த மாதிரி பெர்ஃபெக்ட் கிரியேஷன் வேற ஒரு இடத்தும் இந்த மாதிரி பார்க்காது. அது எல்லாருமே அவர் they gave their best, and when we give our best, the result is there. Everybody can say this is salute. So we are here for that karma yoga. So in action we are growing, and we grow as a group, we grow as a community, and we create a new world, a new society, a new possibility where people come and say, wow, this is fantastic, I want to learn from you. So thousands of people are coming to Auroville, and each one of us must find that fire inside us. But not easy, because there is always fight and conflict and this and that all the time. Prashnang irukku. In spite of the problem, how to walk through it. That's the word. Any questions? Your experience. Tell me your experience. Yeah, the way you are discovering yourself, your potential, your fire. What makes you come alive? What makes you feel like I want to do?
I told you what I thinking, what I feel. I want to
Yeah.
learn more. I want to. Look, this is the first meeting I came.
Yeah.
You know how to.
It's okay. You can speak it in Tamil also.
Slowly I can go to
Yeah.
anywhere. I see a lot of things here, but I feel now I missing. Want to say,
Yeah.
more make myself.
Yeah, this is the most important thing. He say, I see many things here, because we get inspired. Oh, that's so nice. This is so nice. This is so nice, and I want to also learn that. Otherwise, we focus only on one thing. But when we have in a small place, there are so many people doing so many good things. Oh, I want to get this inspiration also, that inspiration also. That way we become rich in our inspiration. And people will come to you also and say, hey, how are you doing this so much? Yeah. And this is very important, that we have like go around, see what is happening in Auroville. Say, oh, this is fantastic. So that we can also, I can learn. So apprenticeship.
Now you can learn more. That's the time to learn. I feel this I'm 44 years old.
Right.
I feel quiet and learn more, get quiet.
Right. Like when you are 44, we have already settled. Number 20s எல்லாம் ரொம்ப difficult.
20 years for them.
Yeah, 20s, 30s difficult. 40s easier enough. അതുവരെയൊക്കെ എല്ലാം കുറെ ഇമ്പൾസിനാ അങ്ങേ ഓട് ഇங்கே ഓട് എല്ലാം നിറയെ ഇതെല്ലാം ചെയ്ത്. പക്ഷെ 40s കുറെ കൂടെ സെറ്റിലായി വരും. ഒരു ശാന്തി സമാധാനം എല്ലാം വന്നിരിക്കെ. அதுக்கு மேலே we can do something more serious. Deeper questions, we can start getting inspiration, and then we can say, oh, this is something I want to learn. And Auroville is also like a small Gurukula. There are masters, so many masters. We can go and say, I want to study with you. I want what you have done. I am inspired. I want to learn with you. And when you spend 10 years, 20 years mastering things, then other people will start coming to you. Hey, how did you learn? I want to come to you. That's how the fire gets transferred. No? Parampara. What about you? How is your work?
Like that.
You're enjoying?
Yeah.
You're happy that you have taken this up? Good.
When I work it is I'm very happy.
Yeah.
All the way is
Yeah. No, it's wonderful to have someone, like when you get someone to do some work at home, like there is repair or this or that, you don't have to supervise.
Good also.
Huh? Yeah. If someone is good, no, you can trust the person. No, you have such a peace at your heart. He knows better than I. I don't have to supervise and tell things. He will do best, even if I don't look at, and he will not cheat. When there is someone who is not cheating, someone who is doing best, bringing their best, it brings such a joy. That is that's a type of inner growth we need to develop. Like we don't have to push somebody, drive somebody. They are all self-driven. There is a passion, and they love what they are doing, and they are not there to cheat you, fool you. There will be people who are cheating and fooling. There will be always some people like that. It doesn't mean that we get disappointed with that. We focus on what I can do. That is my responsibility. That's my commitment to the divine. It's not a commitment to anybody else. It is between me and God. Nobody else. There's a business in that. Any insights, observations, your own life experience?
I can share mine, but I will want others also to almost appreciate it. I've got immersed into this a lot. I don't feel I'm 2 months of premature. I feel I've been here for the last 40, 50 years. That's the level of immersion I'm in. And the way I see it is, there's a clear purpose with which this place was made. All the ideals, all the mothers, all the vision. I think a lot of things have gotten lost. And eventually it is all about the technologies too. It eventually is all about the 3,000 human beings who have to be kind of enabled to think together. You cannot hold it, you cannot force it, you cannot administer it. I think some of those enablers have gone into here and there in all aspects.
Yeah.
Physical, mental, psychological. And some of the physical and mental aspects, they can be to some extent administered and governed properly. The psychological can't be governed, it has to be 100% governed. To enable this bunch of 3,000 individuals of which part of the world they are in, which culture they belong, what color skin or what language they speak, native, non-native. If we put these factors together, then this place will kind of
Flourish.
flourish, burst, whatever. What has
Yeah.
not happened in 40 years can happen in 1 year. So I'm like, I'm clear. Yes, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. I'm fresh and new, and I'm kind of trying to get the right opportunities and wait and gain whatever I'm doing. It's possible. It's just 3,000 people.
Yeah, right now we are 3,000. Plan is for 50,000.
But
And what you observed is fantastic, that enabling these people to become one. This is the biggest challenge. Even within a family, we know how difficult it is to
straightforward.
get everybody together. It's hard. So getting these people together is even harder. But in spite of all that, I want to tell you the impact Auroville has in the world. Not direct impact. When Auroville started, 60s, 70s, it was a barren land. At that time in the world, there was no green movement. There was no sustainability talking, efforts, nothing. Here, there was a bunch of mad people who were digging holes, planting trees. By the time it is 80s and 90s, suddenly across the world, everybody is talking about ecology, afforestation, green work, everywhere. By the time it became 90s, it is sustainability became a big thing across the world. Not because this small group of people went around and told everybody, hello, do this. Because we are like 8.5 billion people. Even if some 100, 200 people in a small corner do something together wholeheartedly, it has its impact across the world without we advertising anything, because we are one. So everywhere on the planet, suddenly ecology became big thing. Similarly, 70s, 80s, no, Oreka, what is his name? Toby? No. Robi. They were building windmills, very basic windmills, 80s, 90s, and we were even exporting windmills from here. Today, everywhere on the earth, 1,000 times better windmills happening. Not because Robi went around and taught anybody, but here small group of people did it wholeheartedly. They believe this is important. We must do it. And suddenly, everywhere on the world, windmills happening. In 90s, when 95, when I came, Matrimandir power plant was getting installed. And there were already people who were using solar panels. At that time, India did not have solar panels, stories, nothing. It was Auroville was a pioneer happening. And today, all over the world, solar energy is the biggest thing happening. Similarly, we were in the 90s, already people were making electric scooter, I mean, the mopeds. I remember Baga used to drive on a small moped, electric moped. Then the Auroville started, Akash was designing electric moped. Today, everywhere, electric bikes, electric cars, everywhere. Not because we went and taught anybody. Similarly, when Auroville started, Auroville's charter said Auroville will be a place of unending education. Today, it is UN Charter saying worldwide unending education for everybody. Similarly, Auroville became a place of non-ownership. There is no private property. Now, all over the world, there is an open source movement where nothing belongs to anyone. It is a collective ownership, new type of economic system, new type of ownership. So, what I'm saying is, even when a small group of people come together and give themselves wholeheartedly and do things that really is important, suddenly there is a ripple everywhere in the world. And that is the power that we have. We don't have to go around and teach all over the world. We wholeheartedly find our own fire, our own inspiration, and make it happen, even in small groups. It will have its impact. Now, how this 3,000 people to 50,000 people it will become, we don't know. We don't have that kind of capacity. So, mother will make it happen. But we can individually tell mother, look, I am here, I will give my best. How you put everybody together, God knows how that is going to happen, but I will give my best to it and build. Will give our best. That is something in our hand. Each individual can do that. And we see the result. We are able to enjoy such a beautiful Auroville because our first two generations gave themselves. Now, the problems that we will be solving today in Auroville will be globalized 10, 20 years down the line. What we solve now, here. Like Karma Yoga will be global, I'm sure. But we have to start living it, simplify it, it become very living thing. It's not philosophy. It's not philosophy to talk about yoga, this and that. This is in action. Wholeheartedly, whole person is involved in action. There is no separation in that. And through that, we are growing, we are expanding, we are discovering our joy, freedom, love, all that. And that become the light for the world. So that's what we are here for. Ready? You are signing up for anything dangerous. It is not easy. It's not easy because we will be having doubt. Like what this person, what is he doing? What is this person doing? Why should I bother? We are always looking at someone else, but there will be always a small group of people who are islands of excellence. Out of 100, if you have 10 people doing amazing work, we should look at them. Forget about other 90. Not our business.
Share.
Yeah.
Is always the case in the global anything.
Anything.
20% of the people do 80% of the work. 20% of the people create 80% of the problem. 20% of the people create 80% of the wealth. 20% of the people are responsible for 80% of the peace.
Yeah. And this
So
is a
it's
famous rule,
Pareto's rule.
80 by 20 rule.
Pareto's rules.
Yeah.
20/80 can be 10/90 whatever.
Yeah.
But the point is majority.
A small percentage is what the change makers are.
I mean, India's wealth is with 5% people.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And here also probably the example which we take are 5% of the people
Yeah.
who lived and went in
Within
Auroville.
Auroville, those who are actually making change are this tiny.
Gain a very few.
We should focus on them. To leave the rest. There are a lot of people who are hanging around. That will be there. That's not our business. Our business is who are the people who are really shining, bringing their light and their gift to the world. That is what we need to get fire from. It's like a fire can be lit from only another fire, no? So somebody is lit, we get our fire lit. Our flame is lit from someone else's fire. That's how we transfer generation after generation. We transfer it. That's how the growth happens. Good. I'm very happy to meet all of you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And looking forward to see you all in Auroville.